You probably know how to clean your razor. You have to do it every morning, but you might not know how to deep clean it so that it'll last longer. I'm going to show you how to do it. This happens to be an norelco Senso Touch, and this can make your razor last a lot longer if you just take a few minutes, maybe every couple months, to do it. All right, we have 3 push tabs on these inner curved areas on this particular one, so when we squeeze all at the same time and pull, that snaps off. You are used to doing that to clean the bristles, to get the whiskers out, but this pull tab is going to allow us to also not only use this brush to clean out, but also to rinse them off. These lift out individually, and they're pretty clean right now. It's only been used a little bit since we gave it a thorough clean, but you can see there is there's some hair in here, so we're going to rinse all of this right now. Now, we've already dumped the dry whiskers out of here. We're assuming that's already done. You already know how to do that, but after you've dumped it out, it's okay to go ahead and fill the sink. Make sure the plug is completely closed so you're not going to lose any parts. You can tell in our water, we've already done this once. You can swish this around in here to get a lot more debris out, and we're also doing this with, remember, each of these geared parts as well. And if you use your little little brush like this to get into the little crevices, of course that's going to help, and it might take several times. You can loosen it on both sides and swish it around, and it's not complicated, just takes a little time. You want to do it on each one and on each one of these parts. These are already pretty clean, but you can see there's going to be a lot of places where hair and whiskers can accumulate, especially all these little holes, okay? And you need that to be very nice and clean for this to run at its peak performance, which is of course what you want when you're trying to get a nice close shave. So here are some pretty clean parts, and after rinsing and scrubbing, you're going to see a lot of debris in your water, and you're going to see your part much cleaner. All right, so we have some clean parts here now, but what I want to show you is you want these dry before you hook it back up onto your razor. These need to be completely dry, and we'll use a hair dryer to do it, but then we're going to coat them with grease, or coat them with oil so that they run efficiently. So make sure you get it thoroughly dry. All right, now we're going to add 1 drop of oil to each of these reservoirs, because if you notice, the blades on each one of these are spinning directly onto the metal screen. So 1 drop of oil is all we need in each to give it the best, most efficient operation. All right, now we'll put our blades in. 1, 2, 3, and we'll lock them in. We're going to put 1 drop on the trimmer as well, because if you don't, it's not going to last as long. Once you've got 1 drop on there, just let it run a couple directions for a moment and wipe it off. That's all you need. So this is completely dry and completely clean. It's ready to snap back in place. And now your shaver is not only clean of the loose whiskers, but you've also given it a deep clean to help it last as long as possible and work as efficiently as possible, so you can keep your razor maybe for more than a year. Imagine that.